rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now. Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now.
Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Coach Ruth, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. How are you all doing? I missed you last week. Did y'all have a wonderful Easter? I did. I went actually over to my niece's in-laws house, and her mother-in-law and father-in-law and his sisters prepared dinner. And I tell you, it was a lot of food. We had more food than what I fixed on Thanksgiving. I'm not kidding you. I was like, OMG. Okay, because I got to tell you this real quick. Okay, because I had to go visual. Okay, so we had coleslaw, or what they fixed, I'll say it that way. Coleslaw, potato salad, regular salad, the biggest pan of, like, aluminum pan, the big one, of macaroni and cheese, baked beans, green beans, sauerkraut with meat. Then they had two different types of chicken, like a gravy chicken and then chicken breast. Then they had the pork chops with the bone in. They had ribs. I brought a honey baked ham. Let me see. Rolls. Yeah. And like 5 different desserts. And then I brought my famous banana pudding, which they did eat all that up, right? But it was a lot of food. And then I felt bad because one time they came over here, and I, like, when I be cooking, I have like a meat, a vegetable, a starch, maybe a salad, maybe some bread. I was like, they were probably like, who was texting me? They were probably like, where's the food? Because I know. But it was wonderful. Yes, yes. It was quite the feast. It was all that, Tony. Yes, yes. It was good, but it was a lot of food. I was like, OMG. So anyway, so if this is your first time here, make sure you like the page. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you like the page, follow the page, share the stream. Please do that. We are still growing our community. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, give me a thumbs up, and then also hit that notification button. So anytime I'm on, you are notified. And if you're watching on Facebook and you're not on my YouTube channel, when we get off of here, go over to YouTube on The 15 to Life. You might have to put in Ruth Ward after that. Pull up my page, The 15 to Life. Subscribe, hit that notification button, because a lot of times I didn't so much last week, but I think I went on live once last week, but I'm gonna try to do more. But anyway, when I go live during the week, I go live on the YouTube page, just YouTube, not Facebook. So make sure you go over there because we are growing our community. All right, let me see who is on here. Hello, Phyllis Keelan, Timlin. Let me see. Granny, Marquita. Hey, you starting that business? Or you gonna keep playing around? Donna, how are you? Tony Bowman, miss you today. Mary House, mother-in-law. Yes, Harriet. It was yummy. And that's the thing about it. The food was so good, but I was like, man, like, I would have just been like stressed out trying to fix like all that food and the amount of food that it was. And then I know it was terrible, but I fixed a to-go plate, like huge to-go plates for me, Michael, Matt, my mother, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law. I mean, piled high to-go plates. It was crazy. Okay, so did y'all have a good, not a great say Thanksgiving, Easter? So let me know how your Easter was. Thank you so much, Donna, for sharing the stream. Appreciate that. Okay, so let me get right to what I need to talk to y'all about. Okay, so hold on here real quick. Okay, yes, we know this is 15 to Life. I'm still going to ask y'all, how much money have you saved? See, y'all let me down. I'm going to need y'all to save some money, right? What are you saving? Is it $1? Even if you're not doing it every day, what are you doing? Okay. The whole premise, you guys know, was to get you to be consistent at doing something, right? I need you to be consistent. You can't say that I'm going to start eating right if you're not consistent at this. You can't say I'm going to exercise faithfully if you're not consistent with this. You can't say I'm going to read these books if you're not consistent with the small things. You got to start with the little things first and then build up. Builds that brain power, right? Got to start with something small, okay? So y'all know this is the year of action. Get out there and do it, right? I ran the 15K. It was the last race for the Kentucky Derby, the Triple Crown. I didn't do the 5K or the 10K because I think I was doing other races at those times, but I was able to do the 15K. And my time was pretty good. I was really pleased at my time in my age group. There were 55 women that ran in it from the age of 60 to 64. And so I came in 17th on that. So it's not too bad. So now I got some goals where I can say, okay, I have a goal of next time, make it into the top 10. That would be wonderful. Like I would be so, geeked if I could just make it, even if I was number 10, I don't even care. So that's a great goal for me. But yeah. And so then the next race I have coming up is the actual Kentucky Derby half marathon. I forget the date of that. I think that's the end of this month. I think it's the 26th, 27th, whatever that last Saturday in April is. I want to say it's the 26th. And so running in that race as well. And that's a half marathon. So been out there running on that. So y'all got to get out there and do something, right? Okay. So here's our scripture, James 2:14. Dear friends, do you think you'll get anywhere in this if you learn all the right words, but never do anything? There it is right there, guys. Okay. I don't want you to live your life and not do anything, right? You got to do something. Okay. So y'all know there's a song I'm old school rap. I like old school rap, Run DMC, Dougie Fresh, Kool Moe Dee, the young LL Cool J. I like the old Slick Rick, I like the old school rap, not the new school stuff. Too much cussing. But anyway, there's a song that y'all young ones on here, I believe it's yes, we are going to go to Selma. Yes. Yes. If anybody's wondering, on Saturday, March 16th, I ran, it was a relay race, that commemorated the Civil Rights March from Selma to Montgomery. And, it was 51 miles, but it's a relay race. And there's like 9 legs to that race. So you can have up to 9 people on your team. And we ran, it was just 5 of us. So each one of us had to run 2 legs, which was a lot. But we got it done and we got our wonderful medals. And yes, I want to do a team for next year. I could do several teams. We can take a big old bus down there of different teams. I mean, I just think it would just be wonderful. It's just a great race, great feel. Just awesome. Yeah. And they even prayed. I've been running for 10 years and I've never participated in a race where they actually prayed before. That was the first race that they prayed. I mean, they were like doing line dancing and all that stuff out there and having fun and all that. And then the guy that was on the speaker, he was like, okay, we're going to pray. And hey, then everybody got quiet and then we prayed. So it was wonderful. But anyway, so there was a song by you guys, the young ones on here. I want to say it was Little John, maybe Little John. And why this song came to mind is because when I take my spin classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, I just listened to that song, Timbaland. Okay. And the reason why I listened to that one song is, as I was saying, is during my spin class, on Mondays and Wednesdays, our spin teacher, he plays that song and he's playing, turn down for what? Turn down for what? And then instead of us turning down, we have to turn it up 2 notches. And he'll be like, okay, turn it up 2 notches for that person and two for this one and 5 for this one. And so you're like turning it like way up until you have to like stand up on the bike because you can't just pedal sitting down. So you have to like stand up because the pressure, what's the word I'm looking for, is like you're pedaling uphill, right? So, but anyway, is it Lil Jon? Okay. Marquita says it's Lil Jon. Okay. But so it's like, turn down for what? And really, it's pretty much all the song is saying, but it's really just about like, why should we stop partying? Why do we have to like turn it down? Why should we, we want to party, right? Okay, Marquita, Timberland, y'all tell me if I'm right on that. Resistance. There you go. The resistance is really hard. And so you have to get up off the bike and pedal because it mimics you riding uphill. Okay. So, but when I'm talking about turn down for what? Okay, let me change my screen here. Hold on. Because I hear from a lot of people who go, man, you like do a lot of stuff. Like you need to stop doing so much stuff, which I don't really think that I'm doing so much. Well, sometimes I do. Right now, I'm doing a lot of stuff, right? I am, because I have my women's retreat, and then I'm working on this play coming up. So, I mean, I've got things going on, but it's like, basically, almost like, just stop what you're doing. Like, so I'm feeling like, turn down for what? Like, stop for what? Right? Why am I stopping? And here. So here's my question. If you're doing what you love, why stop? Like I'm looking at, you guys can see Diana Ross. Y'all know I'm a humongous Diana Ross fan. Okay. And she's just celebrated her 80th birthday. And she's on tour, going to all these different cities. She's over in Europe, all these places. But if she loves what she does, why should she stop? If you love what you do, when people say retire, why would you retire if you love what you do? Right? Perfect time to say turn down for what? Turn down for what? Right. So if you love what you do, why should you stop? Who said you got to, at 65, you got to stop? For what? You do know that they say that most people, once they retire, if they don't at least take up some sort of activity or something in those years after retirement, they get sick and they die. Because you know why? They don't have any purpose. They don't even have basically a reason for living. Because it couldn't be, we say, well, it's the grandkids. Well, maybe they don't have grandchildren. Maybe they don't get to see their grandchildren. I don't know. And is that just enough to make you want to continue living because you have grandchildren? Right? So if you don't have a purpose, something that gets you up out of the bed in the morning, then what? I look at my mom, I look at my mother-in-law, and both of them, like my mom, she can't get around as much as she used to since her fall a couple years ago. But, she's telling us all the time, she wants to start walking back over to Target, which in her dreams, but she does get up. She goes and sits outside at the gazebo or whatever. It's at her apartment complex. She crochets, she colors, she gives people all these coloring things. My mother-in-law, she, crochets, she sews, she does all kinds. She goes to exercise classes. I can't keep up with her because every time I turn around, he's always somewhere, driving in places that she shouldn't be driving in. And I tell her, I go, Mary Frances, you got to be careful driving in all these different places because you're going to end up in a bad spot. And then somebody's going to like get you. And I said, you don't weigh but $1. And all somebody's going to do is blow on you and you're going to fall down. So, but she's everywhere, like any restaurant or whatever. Oh yeah, I was there. I was driving through there and I went and visited this place. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing? But I can't get mad at her because what do I want her to do? Sit in her apartment all day long and do nothing? You know what I'm saying? So what time is it? Oh my God, my time is up. So if you're doing what you love, why should you stop? Okay. And here's something else. I wanted to show you. These are some pictures one of them is of Mick Jagger. And somebody can tell me, I believe that if he's not 80, he's probably close to 80. He's still touring. Okay. The other one on the top is Smokey Robinson. And I saw a picture, a video. It's terrible. Okay. So he's probably 80 something. And they were showing him. He was in concert and he was like trying to be sexy and like trying to gyrate. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna need you not to, Smokey. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you not to do that because it was not sexy at all. You do have to know your limits. Okay. And then the other lady that you see there with her hand up in the air, she is 82 years old. And she runs marathons. And she did not start running until she was in her 70s. Yeah, I'm telling all your business, Mary. I sure am. I know it was nasty with looking when he was doing it. I was like, stop, Smokey. It's like nasty. Okay. So, but the lady with her arm up, I saw this other day on the news. And she is 82 and she runs marathons. And she did not start running until she was in her 70s. So guys, what if you're doing what you love, why stop? Why would her children tell her, ma or grandma, don't run? She's healthy. She can get around. And she just said she was going to do it as long as she can. She actually, the article also said that she walks 8 miles every day. I don't even walk 8 miles a day. That's a lot. But if that's what's keeping her healthy, that's what she's loves is keeping her mind strong. Why would I not want her to do that? Why would her family not want her to do that? Okay, I'm great done. I'm great be done. So, but if you're not going to do what you love, what else are you going to do? You just going to just sit in what is she in? A chair, a rocking chair, and just sleep the whole rest of your life away? What are you going to? I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to live your life full, right? And then you don't have to listen to somebody that's telling you, stop, go sit down somewhere. Sit down for what? Turn down for what? Why? So the next time somebody says something to me, I'm gonna be like, turn down for what? Okay. And then the last one, I don't know if you can see this, is Snoopy and Charlie Brown. And you've heard me say this before. It says, Charlie Brown is saying, we only live once, Snoopy. And Snoopy says, wrong. We only die once. We live every day. So you got to live every day. You don't know when it's going to be the last. And I'm not trying to be doom or anything like that. Absolutely not. But live every day. Be nice. Be kind. Do those things that's in your heart to do, right? And I don't care how old, like you just saw the lady, that she didn't start running until she was in her 70s. And she's 82, walking 8 miles a day. I mean, like, my God, if she can do that, what can you do? So don't let people talk you out of living a full life. Don't do that. Don't allow people to talk you out of living a full life. Now, when I get tired, I stop. Like yesterday, I was supposed to go run 11 miles with the group. And I got up and I knew Friday night that I wasn't going because I was like, oh, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. And I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like going and running 11 miles yesterday. So you know what? I stayed in the bed. Imagine that. I stayed in the bed on Saturday morning, and then I did get up and do some work on the retreat, but I did not get up and go run. And I had a wonderful day. I got to hang out, and my husband cooked breakfast, cooked a wonderful big old breakfast. And he and I and Matt, we all ate together. And then Matt and I went and hung out and went to visit my mom. We just had a wonderful day. And so I'm learning to sit down when I need to, right? But when I feel like, and I know I need to get up and do something, then I'm going to do that. Okay. So I'm sorry. I am 6 minutes over. I am so sorry. I love you guys. I do. I love you. And always remember, I love you. I believe in you. I got to look you in your face. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, y'all know what? I believe in your action. So get out there and do it. Don't let anybody stop you. I don't care how old you are. Whatever's in your heart to do, just do it. All right? Because 5 years from now, a year from now, you'll be so glad you did. A month from now, you'll be glad you did. 2 weeks from now, you'll be glad you did. Next week, you'll be glad you did. Okay? All right. Yes, Paula, we miss you. Praying for Maddie. Absolutely, Karen. All right, Harriet. Let's see. That's okay. Yeah. I couldn't go. I didn't feel it. All right. I love you guys. Is the game over with? Who won? Somebody tell me. I didn't even watch the game. I'm going to stay on here real quick till somebody tells me who won. Who won the game between South Carolina and Iowa? Somebody tell me. I'm just going to wait because you're a couple seconds behind me. And then we're going to get off of here. South Carolina won? Whoa. Really? I thought they... Okay. All right then. Okay. Wow. All right then. Okay. Go South Carolina. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. All right, ladies. See, them girls out there living their life. Y'all better get out there and live your life too. Get out there. All right. I love y'all. And don't forget, go to let me find it really quick. Look, I haven't talked about this. Mother's Day is coming up. Go out there and go to perfectpeaceproducts.com. Get you a pillowcase for your mom, your grandma, your auntie. They need rest. Right? Go get that for them. And then that's perfectpeaceproducts.com. Then also go to Esther Ruth Skincare. Give them some skincare because you see my skin. Mm-hmm. That's because of Esther Ruth Skincare. So y'all get them some skincare. That's estherruthskincare.com. Period. Get it. All right. I love you. I love you guys. And I will see you all sometime this week. All right. Bye-bye. I love you.
Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah.